Alright, you guys have been asking for a Dollar Tree skincare video, so we'll see what we can find in here. The weekly wow, el super blablazo. Alright, first up in the realm of skincare, we have this 30 count pack of facial wipes with perfume in them, so I don't recommend that. This is a real bad news bears. This has lavender oil and orange peel oil, which are fragrance. And they can be very irritating on the skin. Those fragrance ingredients can lead to vasodilation, chronic irritation over time, and you can also easily become sensitized to them with chronic use. So yes, I know you don't have a problem with fragrance, it doesn't bother you, but that doesn't mean it won't after chronic use. You can develop a sensitivity to it. Alright, so aside from the fragrance, the other thing in here are the preservatives also can leave a residue on the skin, and you can develop an allergy to those too. So if you use makeup wipes in general, wash your face after you use them. Use them to break the stuff up and then wash your face. Likewise, what is this? Coconut oil and sea salt? Okay, let's just not put salt on her face. Here's the deal with the salt in this, I think. It's actually not uncommon to have salt as in saline salt water in products for stability, so that's fine. I think they just use the word sea salt to suck you in. But if it were actual chunks of salt, that's abrasive. But salt water, fine. This one's got, actually, this just has coconut in it. It doesn't have added fragrance. Okay, of these two, if you're down to wipe, I would choose the coconut ones over the lavender ones, and then just wash your face afterwards. For some people with acne-prone skin, coconut though is a real comido. It can be irritating around the pore opening, and that irritation can just trigger a little flare of acne. Some people do experience that. This Sassy Chic. This is made in Canada. This is fantastic if you have warts on the bottom of your feet, and when you get out of the shower and the skin on the bottoms of your feet are soft, sand it down with this bad boy and then put on whatever wart medicament you are using. It will really allow that medication, whether it be salicylic acid or a topical retinoid sometimes is prescribed for warts, whatever it is, sand it down first before you put it on there. That way it has a chance in Hades of actually getting into, sand it down when you get out of the shower or the bath. That way, that's when the skin's the softest. That's what I'm trying to say. Liquid skin. This has cyanoacrylates in it. This is a common cause of allergic contact dermatitis in people who wear artificial nails, the acrylates and the glue. Cyanoacrylate is also what is used in surgery as a liquid adhesive, basically, and so it's not uncommon to see a patient after surgery develop an allergic contact dermatitis to the cyanoacrylate that is used in the surgical dressing, and that can develop with liquid skin as well. But otherwise, this kind of thing is fantastic ideally because, like it says, it provides a waterproof quick dry seal to an abrasion. So if you have like fissures on your fingertips, this is a good way to help them to close up and help the skin re-epithelialize. It's pretty early morning here, so I'm not as articulate as I should be, but a risk is developing an allergy to the cyanoacrylate. I don't recommend using these facial brushes. This idea of exfoliating is just an obsession that everyone seems to have, but yeah, I don't recommend using this. The reason I don't is because really what you're doing is you're agitating the stratum corneum and the top layer of the skin cells, and that brings in respondent inflammation in the skin, so not particularly helpful. I can see how you'd be tempted to use something like this, though, if you have a little keratosis pilaris on the face, that rough and bumpy stuff. A little gentle mechanical exfoliation might be welcome. I suggest you do that with a gentle washcloth, though, not this thing. This looks like something you would use to clean the inner aspect of your toilet bowl with, so don't do that on your face. What is Sassy and Chic's BB Beauty Cream? Does this have SPF in it? No. skip it. If it ain't got SPF, don't even talk to me. Everybody keeps asking me about Kylie Jenner's walnut scrub. You can get it here at the Dollar Tree. It's the same thing. This and the St. Ives apricot scrub, I mean, they're all the same version of the same demon. They're all in the same circle of Hades and Dante's Inferno. The walnut shell particles in this, just driving irritation into your skin. Don't use this. I don't care if it comes in a cute pink bottle or what have you. This is not a good product, nor would I recommend that. Yeah, but yours truly was an avid addict of the St. Ives apricot scrub in my adolescence, and that mechanical abrasion from the walnut shell led me down the rabbit hole of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, and only like 2 or 3 years after stopping it did that finally improve. And I say improve, I didn't say go away completely. So be forewarned. Oh, I love this Diabetic's foot cream. You don't have to have diabetes, and this isn't just for feet. It's just a fantastic dimethicone based moisturizer. This is a Dollar Tree win. I 10 out of 10 recommend this. Except don't get the one that somebody opened and tested. That's not good. Look at this. What is this? Body polish, coconut. Oh, this is the same fragrance. Yeah, skip this. And you're not a shoe. Don't polish yourself. Oh, this is a good deal too. Petroleum jelly. It's a fantastic emollient, occlusive skin conditioning agent. This is better than most lip balms. Honestly, put this on your lips. If you get a cut this summer, use this. Don't use antibiotic ointments. Because the antibiotic ointments, A, are terrible antibiotics, those over-the-counter ones like Neosporin, and B, most people eventually develop an allergic contact dermatitis to them that makes the wound more difficult to heal. And also, you know, the person's putting that on and they think the wound that it's getting infected, so they keep putting more on, but really it's an allergy to the crappy antibiotics. Speaking of crappy stuff people like to put on wounds and cuts, vitamin E oil is terrible. I mentioned this in my Trader Joe's video. I mean, it's not terrible, but like, here's the thing. Somewhere down the road, somewhere, you know, back in the day, somebody told somebody to put this on a wound, and it, like, now everybody and their mother wants to do it. And there's a study, I'll list it down below, of the role, like, what actually happens when you put topical vitamin E on wounds. Well, it worsens the appearance of the wounds, and people can develop an irritant contact dermatitis. No one's wound got better with vitamin E, so it is not recommended. Just use the plain petroleum jelly, much better. Provides a nice moisturizing occlusive barrier for the healing wound to do its thing. Oh, I love colloidal oatmeal. This is a Dollar Tree win. This is the same recipe as the Aveeno baby eczema. Except, oh, this is not a Dollar Tree win. They put fragrance in theirs. Sorry, Aveeno baby eczema did you better, Dollar Tree. Assured daily moisturizing lotion, aloe. This has fragrance. Skip it. Yeah, also has fragrance. So vitamin E, like tocopherol, is vitamin E, but it is modified, and it's not as irritating or sensitizing, and it's added to things to protect the inactive ingredients. Oh, okay, I picked up the Spa Naturals coconut oil, so now I've got to talk about it. Yeah, this has fragrance in it, coconut oil moisturizer. So if you have acne, that can irritate it. What is Indian hemp? This has fragrance in it. This hair food. This, on first glance, this looks promising. Like, the packaging looks really no nonsense and medicinal, like I like things. But no, it's not good. It's got fragrance in it. It's got rose extract. It's got sandalwood. It's got vanilla. And it also has sweet almond oil. Actually is pretty benign. Theoretically, it could be of a concern in people who have tree nut allergies, but there's one case report of a baby in France who developed an issue with topical sweet almond oil. The baby had pre-existing food allergies. So not super common, just that one report that I'm aware of. But you know, if you have tree nut allergy, you know, you might still want to steer clear. All right, the Daily Defense Dry and Sensitive Micellar Cleansing Water. You guys know, not a fan of micellar waters. The micellar waters are super popular for breaking up the makeup. If you use them, like with the wipes, I strongly recommend that you wash your face afterwards. Just use them as a makeup remover and then wash your face with a gentle cleanser. You may be wondering about the chamomile extract in this. Is that bad? Chamomile is a flowering plant in the family of flowering plants known as Asteraceae or Compositae, and believe it or not, allergy to these plants is not uncommon, particularly in people who are, say, florists or horticulturalists. These plants contain a compound known as sesquiterpene lactones that people, like florists for example, they're constantly coming in contact with. It's irritating. They may be coming in contact with it when their skin is damp on their hands. They develop an allergic contact dermatitis to this family of plants, and for those individuals it is advised that they avoid chamomile in skincare products applied topically. This one, the all skin types even sensitive one, what's the difference between these two? Oh, these are cruelty free, BT dubs. Sweet, they snuck a bunny on there. That bunny kind of looks like pseudo Hugh Hefner. You know what I mean? There's like the leaping bunny, but that one looks like it belongs in a mansion. Pure Attraction. But I had to pick it up forever. This same thing, you could change the label and call this a facial mist though, and people would probably buy and think it was skincare, but this is no different. Honestly, you guys, this is no different than the Mario Badescu facial sprays. Limonene, geraniol, they even list fragrance. Mario Badescu has limonene and geraniol in it because they put in things like lavender and whatnot. So yeah, Badescu, forever. It's a match made in heaven. So this men's shave cream sensitive, I was getting really excited, but it does have fragrance in it. It's really hard to find fragrance-free shave gels and shaving creams. It's really hard to find fragrance-free shaving creams. Vanity Cream makes one, and there are a few others. You just have to read the ingredients really carefully. The biggest issue with deodorants, whether they be from the Dollar Tree or anywhere, is they are drying, irritating, and they pretty much always have fragrance. All may make that's detergent. All May makes a fragrance-free deodorant. Vanity Cream makes a fragrance-free deodorant. But aluminum chlorhydrate, aluminum, not the devil, but yeah, aluminum can be irritating. But it does work as an antiperspirant. It works best if you put it on at night and go to bed. That is when perspiration under the axilla is lowest. If you put it on in the daytime and put your clothes on, like 2/3 of it rubs off on your clothes, and then you sweat the rest off. So it never makes it down into the eccrine sweat gland to do its thing. So it's a complete waste of effort, and then you're just left with the irritation. So put it on at night, and that's how it works. I didn't know that Dollar Tree had so much cruelty-free stuff. I thought Dollar Tree sold in China. Like one time I came in here and people were like, they sell in China. I don't personally use body wash because it dissolves the lipid barrier, and I find I just can get away with rinsing. If you do use body wash, the best places where it's most useful for are in the skin folds, under the armpits, the groin area, abdominal folds. In those areas, your skin barrier has a higher pH than like on your face, so it can tolerate this kind of thing a little bit more readily. Speak of the devil with the antibiotic ointments. Don't use this stuff. Neosporin, no. Bacitracin, neomycin, polymyxin. They're terrible antibiotics. The bacteria often develop a resistance to this, so you're harboring breeding bacterial resistance. And C, they are they're sensitizing, so people develop an allergy to these. What's in the Assured Eczema Cream, though? Oh, this is an over-the-counter hydrocortisone cream with ginger root extract in it, which is irritating. Hydrocortisone, though, I have a video on hydrocortisone. Be cautious. Don't put it on your face. Shouldn't go in the armpits or groin. And you shouldn't use it indefinitely. But it's safe. You can run into a lot of trouble with it, though, over the counter, if you're not careful. So yeah, but like on a bug bite, like it suggests here, like on the lower extremities, twice a day will help with the itch. Scratching a bug bite is one of the worst things you can do. So that's helpful to keep you from scratching. It just takes away the itch very carefully, very quickly. I would get this one over the eczema one. The eczema one has ginger in it. This one does not. Clotrimazole is better for yeast. Like if you get kind of what's called intertrigo under the breast area, clotrimazole can kind of help cut down on that candida yeast. But this is not good if you have ringworm. It's not a great treatment for athlete's foot, to be honest. The better one is one they don't have here, and that is topical Lamisil or terbinafine cream. That's better for foot fungus than clotrimazole. I figured this would be a festive place over here by the plastic flowers to thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.